nonetheless, we have a whole industry that is pushing to actually develop exploit very quickly, and that's why the exploitation time has gone from 15 minutes roughly to 3 minutes. So to identify a problem and to exploit it, and again, I'm not doom and gloom, I'm going to give you some solution, some way to go about this. So I don't want to be
That's
just...
why Phoenix is here.
That's why Phoenix is here.
Educate us to beat them up instead of them beating us up.
Well, the first things that we did with Phoenix and in general with as an industry is we try to understand where was the problem. The problem is we talk about application security, but we don't talk about operational security. We don't talk about cloud in the context of application security and the other way around. We have two folks that talks in two different ways, but it's the same stuff. We build software, we put software inside machines, those machines runs in the cloud. We can't approach the problem with two ways. But if you talk to operational people, they talk about threat actors, patching, and so on. If you talk about software people, they talk about security champion initiative, maybe SLA if you're lucky. We talk different language, but the problem is the same. Who has tried to talk to appsec people or to developer and to operational people? Do you talk the same language? Have you tried it? No? It's not our job to do security all day long, and they're right. We just need to find a balance. And the problem is, we try to make it important for them, but for their boss and the boss of their boss, it's not important. So unless it's important for your boss, it's never going to be important for you. If security is not pushed top down, it's never going to be important. And in the past 3 or 4 years, we actually had a flurry of superstar vulnerability. Like Log4j was a superstar vulnerability. We had Palo Alto 1, TeamCity, HTTP2, CURL, all of these in itself were critical vulnerabilities, super hot vulnerability or superstar vulnerability. Each one of them could have taken the internet by the storm. Like Palo Alto, tons of machine exposed, remote code execution, as bad as it gets. TeamCity you can get in the ID. Now those are the superstar ones, those are the important ones that should be fixed first. But if those are buried down a sea of problems, a sea of vulnerabilities, it's unlikely that you're going to address them first. So we keep on asking the question, how many vulnerability or how many problems should we solve? And that's a wrong question to answer or to ask. We should ask the question, who does what where and how important it is? Who should fix what where and how important it is? That's the question we should answer. We should ask. Now, to ask and answer that question is challenging because it means that we need a concept of ownership, who does what where, which repository is maintained by which person, which group of people or developers actually are maintaining which container, where is it running, how exposed it is, and then how many vulnerabilities does it have, and how important is the system that runs in there, a set of questions. So we can get a little bit of a shortcut in that. Is the library really reachable?